I don't know what to think. I'm speechless. We put in a lot of work for this. It just feels awesome.
What about at the end of regulation? I mean, Storbo almost gets it. I mean, what were you thinking there?
Oh, I thought it was good. I watched it all the way through. He's been clutch all year. Man, if it would have dropped, that would have been sick, but we found a way to win.
What kind of happened there? You had that 8-point lead, and you let them come back. What was kind of going on there?
Yeah, they got hot. We kind of, I don't know. Barker, he was kind of on fire all night. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now. I don't know what to think.
I mean, you got so many tall guys. I mean, is that the secret of this whole thing? Is your height and to be able to run the floor, you think?
Yeah, we always have a height advantage for sure, but it's just state championship game. Anything can happen, you know. It doesn't really matter, but just came down to who wanted it more, I think.
When you started out practicing, do you think this would be your end result?
Yeah, we definitely we wanted it from the start, and we knew deep down this is going to be the result.
You were watching that little semifinal, you know, were you kind of maybe hoping for one more shot at Gillette there?
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a little revenge on them, but crosstown rival feels nice too.
Nervous at all? I mean, when South makes a run at the end and they force overtime, was there any panic in you guys, or how did...
We stayed pretty calm, I thought. Brock came through in the clutch with those two free throws, and just trusting everybody and having each other's backs is just best friends since 4th grade. It just feels awesome.
You guys have so many titles, but you haven't won one since 1998. How good is it to get one back?
It feels awesome, you know. They're going to have to hang a brand new banner in our gym because the old one has too much state titles on it, but that's going to feel good to watch that go up.
What does it mean for a senior to go out on top like this?
There's no better feeling. This is what that's all that matters.
What's the biggest difference between last year's team and this year's, and what got you guys over the hump?
Just senior leadership, you know, all 7 of us every day in practice and 4 games, just pushing each other to be the best we can.
It was a great game, man. I really tip my cap to Coach Schaefer and to that entire South team. And they've got a lot of seniors. We've got a lot of seniors. We've been playing against each other for 2 years, and it's been a battle every single time. And you got to really respect their effort. But I was super proud of the way our kids finally finished the game there in the overtime and made some shots and made some free throws and made some great defensive stops and found a way to win.
What kind of happened there in that late regulation? You were up 8, and then they came back on you. What was going on?
Well, I mean, 2 things. One, they made some great plays. They kind of spread us out in our zone, and were able to get some looks inside with Dix first, and then after that they knocked down some big 3-point shots. Seemed like they couldn't miss, very similar to KW last night. And then we didn't finish them off by making some free throws, and in the end they clawed all the way back to tie it. But fortunately we came out, we were aggressive. We were going to go right to Nick Fraley and make him the focal point of our overtime, and I thought he did a heck of a job, and our guys did a good job of getting it in there to him.
What was going through your mind?
You know, you're in those situations, you know, you just try to do the best you can possession by possession, and you never know, because the outcome could go either way. But we were in position, and that's where all the hard work comes in to find a way to finish.
What does Fraley mean in this team?
You know, Nick Fraley, in my opinion, he's the most efficient offensive player in the state, but in this tournament, he also spent 2 nights on great offensive players against Evanston and also KW, and he had absolutely great nights defensively. And so he led us. You know, he's our MVP, and he finds ways to come up with big plays for us when we need it.
What does it mean to you and to this program to finally get a state title in that drought? Nick said you guys got to get a new banner now.
You know, I coached under Lou Roney in the 90s, and then I coached under Kevin McLeod, and those are 2 guys that are just incredible basketball coaches. And I left to do a lot of coaching on the baseball field, and I felt like the school needed, it's where I teach, the school needed something to lift up the spirit of our community, you know, to bring back those coaches and some of the tradition that's been there, and feels great. And I know that's what our kids were playing for, is our central community.
Let me compare apples with oranges with you. What's better, winning a baseball championship or a basketball state championship?
I'll tell you what, this was a tough championship to win. I'm always impressed of how difficult it is to win in basketball in this state. It's a lot of very good competitive teams. But you know, this group of kids are so special that this was very sweet. And, you know, I've had 2 or 3 baseball teams that I put in that category, and this one's just sweet because they do it in a selfless way. They're, I feel, the best, most unselfish basketball team in the state, and that's why we got it done.
Was there any concern that after yesterday that was a hard-fought game coming into today?
It was, and you know, we've had to fight through illness. We had some guys sick early in the week. We've had guys with the flu, and then we had Grant go down with the ankle on Saturday and really didn't even practice all week, and took the boot off basically on Thursday, and he had a good tournament for us, and he's such a special player and leader for our team, and shot maker for our team, and so it was nice to have him out there even a little hobbled.
What was the biggest difference between last year's team and this year's team to finally get you guys over the hump?
Experience and senior leadership. You know, you go through what we went through last year, some of those highs and lows, some tough losses, losing to Natrona in the first round last year, a 2-point game basically. It's a tie game. We have an opportunity to win it, and you lose that game. But this team came back as seniors with a vengeance, and that's the difference. This team was just focused on trying to win every night and never take one night off.
Now the season's over, and you know we're a month away from baseball starting. How
Right.
weird is it going to be that you're not going to be on the third base sideline there in Cheyenne?
You know what? It's going to be strange, but it's going to be rewarding, and the program is going in the right direction. You know, I'm excited for my son to take over the program. He's been my assistant for 4 years, and I'll watch those guys from afar. But I'll tell you, after this season, I'm ready for a little time off.
Hey, congratulations, Coach.
Congratulations.